Everybody, happy Monday. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day and day of service. We this weekend actually we joined our synagogue and did some projects. And every little bit counts. It really does. It's about giving back to the community as well for today, for Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
The kids made these blankets. It was really sweet. I believe it's going to Pediatric Cancer Center right here in the Lehigh Valley too.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, and the kids asked if they could bring back some more fabric home so they can make some more. So that's cool. So I think we'll be doing that because the kids are off today from school. So it's nice and a lot of different services and observances for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. today, which we'll be talking about as well on LEV on air. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
be
I
part of the
know
day.
Savvy and I had been putting together a box for toys to donate.
That's
And
great.
Savvy took it upon herself, which is hashtag proud dad moment, to be like, hey, Martin Luther King Day, we're supposed to do stuff in the community, right? And I was like, yeah, babe. She was like, can I get more toys to donate? And I was like, girlfriend, yeah, we can get more toys to donate. So we're gonna
Teaching her well, Dad.
try to take care of that stuff today. I know Kate loves to take the kids to Barnes and Noble. I think they're doing I'm not sure what exactly is going on this morning, reading for something this morning. So the kids are going to go over and do that.
That's a great idea. I love heading over there. You have a moment because you can sit there. It's almost like like being at the library practically.
Right.
You sit there and
Right.
enjoy and
Yeah.
you treat the kids for being good over at the coffee shop too.
It's,
Um, yeah, should be a good day. I know you're coming off a fabulous weekend for playoffs. I was even watching. I was enjoying it.
yeah.
Your face. It was a good time for Crockett.
It was it was a lot of fun. Every game for the most part was close, which adds to the drama of it. Even I
Mhm.
thought there were going to be a lot of games that were going to be more of a blowout kind of a
Blowout.
game
Yeah.
throughout the weekend, and they weren't. They were all close and down to the wire and lots of fun, and still one more to
Question.
go tonight, which is
It
fun.
was, the Vikings, were they the favored team? Vikings versus,
Yes, the Vikings
Giants,
were the
right?
favorite at home, yeah.
Yeah, because they were home.
That
Yeah,
felt
so
like that felt like the game that most people were split on.
mm,
But even that San Francisco Seattle game, I think a lot of people San Francisco ultimately did end up blowing out Seattle, but that game Seattle was, if I'm not mistaken, I think Seattle was up at halftime 17-16, or it was 17-17 or something like that. So
wild game.
and then the 49ers were like, we're going to start playing football now.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun weekend. Yeah, it's just when those stakes are high, whether your team is in it or not, it's just fun. So it was a good weekend for it. And then tonight, pick your poison: Tom Brady or the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, man, it's like a soap opera.
Kind of. Yeah.
Which are the lesser evil? Who's the lesser evil? That's how I feel. Terrible.
The lesser evil's Tom Brady, because Cowboys fans are just
Like Giants fans? Okay, I coming as a Birds
see, but like
fan,
I
right?
think if you ask Giants fans the same, like listen, I'm sure Giants fans don't love Eagles fans, but I
Mhm.
think if Washington, the Giants, and the Eagles all had to pick one team in the division to point at and say we're very tired of you and your fans, it would be the Cowboys. I would assume, coming from an Eagles fan, that's
Yeah.
probably very easy to say.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll see. It should be a good game tonight.
Yeah. All right. And we have to move my son's birthday. My son's birthday is Saturday, January 21st. And we didn't know until last night that the Birds will be playing the Giants on Saturday. So we're moving
Yeah,
quickly.
let's move. I've decided for you. Tell him
There you go.
it's out of your hands. Crockett decided.
There
You're
you
either
go.
a Friday or a
Help me.
Sunday.
Um, he had a big weekend anyway. It's okay. He had the Band Fest, which encompasses several elementary schools throughout several counties.
That's so fun.
It was there were like 200 kids on stage. It was phenomenal. It was
Okay,
so
so wait.
good.
Between us girls.
Okay.
Okay. Was it good? Or was it like one of those things where like I always love those videos where it's like they all start out and you're like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then everyone gets in it together and you're like,
Legit, legit.
Good.
It was so good. So it was, an honor for, the kids are selected, select number of kids. I think there were 3 band members per, school, and it's 5th graders. I think there were some 6th graders that were mixed into it too. But it was Cole and 2 other, band members that were sent over, and we got lucky because this year it was sponsored or hosted by Parkland School District, so just up the road. I mean, it could have been it could have been anywhere. It could have been
That's
like an
true.
hour
Yeah, yeah,
drive
yeah, yeah.
because it encompasses so many different counties. Um, but it was really good, and even Mima and Grandpa came up to watch it, and they liked it. Yeah. You
Wow.
know what's funny? Like, I totally turned into a kid myself because my parents came up to watch it, and initially, when I go to a concert, I actually enjoy sitting more in the back and in the middle because the sound, a little tip, the sound is always better. That's a sweet spot somewhere in the middle and towards the back, as opposed to being right up front. You could see
Yeah.
better too. You could see get the full picture. So I was moving back, and then
I think that's just the radio nerd in both of
I
us
think you're
because
right.
I'm the one that's the same way about, like, concerts and stuff like that. I'm like, "Oh, the
Right.
sound in here is awful. We should have
I
sat
know,
earlier."
and you gotta be got in the back. Well, my mom's like, "No, let's." My mother's from Brooklyn. "No, move up, get closer." I'm like, "Okay." So we start moving up closer, and then we sit down,
And the
and then
mosh
my
pit
mom.
starts. Oh,
Well, no, my mom she realizes that it's we're on the orchestra side, the string side. She goes, "You're not gonna be able to see Cole. You won't be able to see him." And now I'm like, "Mom, I'm so embarrassed because already sat down now
yeah.
twice, and we had to make people move to go find a better spot." We've moved like 3 times, and I turned into a teenager. I was
That sounds very on
horrified.
brand right
I
now.
was so right? I was so embarrassed, but you know what? Mama was right. My mama was right. Because the seat we eventually did sit down in, which was the 2nd row from the front, was right in front of Cole.
Good,
We were able to watch him the entire time,
good.
and I'm like, "You're right, Ma, these are great." She's, "I told you." He's, like, nudging me. I told you these are great." We could see him, and after each song, there were 5 songs that he had to learn. After each song, he did this.
Ah,
It was so cute. He was
that's
so
awesome.
proud. Yeah, he's like, "I did it. Yes." And he could see us too. So I don't know if he was hamming it up because
He
we
should
could see
when
him.
he goes professional, he should go because it's there John Coltrane, obviously big saxophone
Coltrane.
player. He could be the Cole
The
dash
Cole
train.
train. I wonder if
You're
it's been
welcome,
trademarked
by the
already.
way. I'll take 10%.
That's
That's
a
fine.
great idea. That's an homage. Totally do that. Yeah, he owned it. The whole orchestra and band did a phenomenal job, and I just to see his confidence boosted too, just when he did this, I'm like, "Bud," I said, was it good that we were sitting that close to you, or did it make you more nervous?" He's like, "No, it was good. It was good. It was good to see you."
Good.
He's like, "You know why?" He said what he was most worried about? It wasn't playing, it was how he was gonna find us after the concert because there was a lot. It was
Oh,
huge.
I don't doubt while you're talking about I'm sure everybody felt the way that you did, that
Yeah,
their child was selected from a school and brought together and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
yeah, but he was worried how he's gonna but his concern was, "Yeah, yeah, well, the playing will be fine. I just don't know how I'm gonna find my parents after the end of the concert."
Like you guys would just, like, leave without him or something, just be like, "Good job, buddy," and
He
then just get in
worries
the car
about
and go
that, I'll tell
home.
you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now that you're a professional, you're on your own, bud. Good
Yeah,
luck at
yeah.
the age of,
Don't
10.
you have a rider back there with food and sustenance? You're fine.
Unbelievable.
Tell your
Yeah.
manager how to get out of the place. That's
So it was
funny.
a lot of fun. It was a
Good.
good show. Yeah. Um, oh, I thought this was funny. I wanted to mention this just because we're giving away tickets for Pink all week,
Yes.
right? Added a second show for Philadelphia because she's coming home. Everyone wants to see her. She's coming home. She was just mentioning that her kids have no concept of personal space. Do you have this issue too?
Quite literally happened to me yesterday. I'm in the bathroom and Liam, like, I keep like,
Yeah.
I'll try to keep the door cracked just so that I can hear like what might be. And Liam just walks in, shuts the door behind him, and is just standing up in my lap, just going, "Daddy." I'm like, but buddy, buddy, does this have to happen right now?
Oh man, that's what she was talking about. Pink was saying how we really need more locks in the house. I try to explain to my children that me going to the bathroom is not an invitation for a family meeting.
It's
That
infuriating. It's
always.
infuriating.
Oh man, no boundaries. All right, let's think about that. We'll have tickets all week, 7:40, as we take a look at this
This
day
day in
in
history.
history. And this morning, you need a little fuel up. We have it for you. How about a nice little perk at Wawa from Phillipsburg Easton Honda? We're going to be doing that in a little bit
Yeah.
after we end here live.
Stay tuned, knuckleheads. Keith, good
Uh,
morning. Thanks for checking in, buddy.
Good morning, Keith. Enjoy your day. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. If you have a chance, listen to his speech again. I know you probably heard it, maybe going to school, but we had a chance to listen to it yesterday. The kids had Sunday school, but they had service projects for Sunday school, and they played the speech. And I thought this was interesting. The leader said, "Listen to how Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. presents the speech.
Yeah, his
It's
delivery
the
was
delivery,
yeah,
it's like he's like a poem. He's singing it. It really
yeah,
grabs your attention. So listen to it and enjoy it,
for sure.
and have a wonderful day."
Monique, good morning. And Keith, even going to the royal throne's not a peaceful place with kids or dogs. Oh, the
No.
dog too.
Dogs! That Ruby, if I have to leave the door open a crack because she starts banging on the door, so I have to leave it open and the nose comes in. She just looks at me. I'm like, "What are you doing?" All right, we
Makes you
gotta
want to have a
run.
dozen. All right, bye everybody. We have to go.
Bye.